Introduce Tony Reid. Tony Reid is founder Drone Cadets. So Sergeant Tony Reid is co-founder, vice president, and of business development and drone instructor for Drone Cadets, a program which exposes and trains drone technology to youth, teaching FAA rules and regulations, repair classes, coding, and drone operations. It is his fervent goal to expose this technology to all Black and Brown communities. Commercially, SUS pilot Tony Reid has been in UAV drone industry for 5 years. He received his Part 107 UAS certification in September 2016. Since then, he has trained and deployed with American Red Cross, operating in many missions from mapping in Hurricane Harvey 2017 to damage assessments in Puerto Rico, Hurricane Maria 2018, and recently, Mr. Red also deployed to the Grand Bahamas in 2019 for hurricane relief. He conducted damage assessments for Dorian 2019, which included inspections of building, critical infrastructure such as bridges, highways, and roof inspections and power lines. Mr. Wright has been active in United States National Guard for 10 years as a part of STEM career program, which showcases that the many STEM military careers in National Guard. Mr. Ed has been certified in thermography, offshore emergency training, and some of the equipments which Mr. Red has become very skilled are DJI Matrix 600 Pro, uh, for using payload deliveries, DJI Matrix to 210 RTK for Zoom, Z30 Zoom and Flare for radiometric, and many such drones. Like there's a huge list there. So he's quite an expert in this drones. And some of the UAE drones automated softwares, which include Ground Station Pro by DJI and Capture for precision aerial mapping through Pix 4D and structural 3D imaging. And going forward, he also holds several FAA licenses, waivers, and respected certifications from UAS commercial UAV certification and from several other certifications. So, uh, Tony, you can start. Start. Yes.
All right. I guess good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Over here it's the morning here in the United States. Thank you for having me. Uh, let's get right to it. Could I share my screen real quick? I could, right? All right.
Sure.
So I'm
Sure.
going to
Go ahead.
share the screen. And first things first, before I get right into what we do, I'm going to show you guys our slide deck, our pitch deck, exactly who we are. And then we're going to go right into virtual reality, right? I got the Oculus hooked up here, show you all exactly how we do this, how we train our kids in VR and the metaverse, all right? And here we go. Okay, you guys see my screen, give me a thumbs up, see my screen. All right, good. All right, thank you for that awesome introduction. My name is Sergeant Reid, from co-founder of Drone Cadets, dedicated to helping build our character and ethics of our youth. All right, so my quick story. I used to work in the jails, prison sector, as law enforcement. And what I used to see a lot is a lot of young people go to jail, come to jail, and they repeat the same crimes and come back. So what I decided to do was start a program, a drone program, where I could show the kids exactly these young people what drones were all about, and how important it is, definitely to get involved and get exposed. Exposure is a really big thing for us. And what I wanted to do was show our community how technology could change your life. So I started Drone Cadets for that. How many lives could I save? Our mission: empower underserved communities worldwide by providing accessible STEM drone technology to help close the diversity gap in the workforce. Aviation field is, it's very low in diversity. So we're looking to spread diversity amongst aviation, get a lot of young people involved, get them to understand the importance of what this technology is all about and where we're headed. Our vision is to help pioneer a more diverse workforce by empowering anyone to enter through drone training and education. So we're literally all about the kids, the youth, middle schoolers, your high schoolers, helping them to, carve their way and understand, what they could do with this technology, probably even build a business like I have, and continue on by doing accessible training. Here's my team here. Grace Canwell is one of my co-founders. My chief metaverse officer, Hense Gustav, and our chief connector and advisor, Joseph Desidero. So what are we doing, right? What am I here to? We're building future professionals, right? Exposing the youth to drone technology so they can stay ahead of the curve, right? Right now you know, there is a big need right now for more pilots, technicians, programmers, developers, fleet operations teams, and etc. So, just to take one industry, which is really big, is the drone delivery field. That's a very big sector in the United States here, and literally the amount of performance that could happen. 30 million deliveries each day can potentially be performed. So who's going to have to fill in those roles? The young people. So expose them early, very young at an early age, so that they can have a shot and also be exposed to technology. That's a big thing, preparing the workforce. These are some of the photos from a lot of outreach I do with a lot of more students. I go from all over the place, all over the country, nationally, overseas, so that, kids could see that they can do this. It's all about exposure. So what have we done? We've taught about 5,000 students worldwide to become safe, responsible drone pilots. What does that incur? We teach them how to build, uh, code, repair. Those are the things in drone operations, understanding how to fly safely and responsibly. We have our programs, we have our drone flight school, understanding about the rules, regulations. You got to know every country has different rules, regulations, right? You got to understand about the practices, you know, what it actually entails. Why are we doing it? What are you collecting? Those natures. And then our next program we're going to is drone racing. Getting them involved in that requires a lot of repair, hands-on curriculum that we have for that. And we do competitive races. We have a Drone Cadets online. You can take an online course with us. And then we come out to do a lot of events and a lot of assemblies, school assemblies. We have an app that you can access. Everybody here can get an app. It's a free app we give to all our students. Drone Cadets, you can download it on your Play Store or right on the App Store. So it's very important. It's free. A lot of kids that do not have access to drone technology, what we're doing is giving them access through the free app. So it has augmented reality, has a lot of drone missions. You can do drone flights. You can also do drone racing in so many different areas for multiplayer mode. So this is what we have that we're offering to everyone worldwide. We have an NFT project, really, it's very important, especially kids to learn how to read. So anytime they read a book that we have from our drones, with Panda the Drone Safety Bear, we have an NFT. They can scan it and they can collect all the different characters we have for our NFT project, getting them involved into the blockchain. We have a metaverse that we built out in different worlds we have a Substrata, we have a Crypto Vox School. We're going to be buying a couple more places where everyone can see Drone Cadets at and just join us. All you have to do is make yourself a Ready Player Me account with the avatar and come join us. All right. So we have a pipeline, right? So we teach the kids very young. We want to start you as young as 8 years old to get you exposed to this, right? Get you going, get you excited, and then continue on with your career. As you grow, we want to continue on by teaching you, keeping you involved and engaged with the technology we have and all the different curriculums. So as you get older, we're tracking you, making sure we have progress on you, and making sure that you are still engaged and still understand what's out there. 5 years from now, it's going to be a whole different world with drone technology, right? Different ways, different machines are going to be coming out, just different concept, use cases. So I know the idea is to keep these young people involved, engaged. So once they turn 16 in the United States here, we put them through a Part 107 training, get them prepped up so they can be employable, so they can start working for companies. Once they get their remote pilot certification, we put them with advanced drone operation courses, figuring out where their niche is, where exactly they fit in the role. Are you into photogrammetry? Is it LiDAR good for you? Is the cybersecurity sector good for you? Is counter drone UAVs a good role for you? Understanding the full scope of what drone technology entails, from the business side, logistics, to even actually planning out the operation. So that is, a really big thing for us. And not just being a pilot, the back end. the back end work is the most important, you know. So that's what really helps and shape drone cadets. And then uh, once we figure them out, there's a job placement. We have about 7 companies that signed our employee partnership. So a lot of kids, they become interns for companies here in the United States, and the company up to that company level, either they will hire them out or keep them interns until they see them to be fit. And there we have it. So the future proof of education is by through an augmented reality, virtual reality, and the metaverse. That's the way that we're definitely headed in. We're already there. Just about expanding it even more to more communities, more demographics, and just worldwide, so everyone can get a taste of it. So what I'm gonna do real quick, all right? There's my information. You can find me on Drone Cadets at Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. There's my number with my email. What I'm gonna do real quick, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what our PC version of our metaverse is looking like. Give you a quick taste of it, and then I'm gonna walk you through our virtual reality Oculus, all right? So here we go. I'm going to well, you guys can still see my screen, right? Just want to make sure you can see it. All right. So push this up here. Ready. Let's do this again. All right. So this is going to be our quick version. You guys can see my screen. Make sure you give me a thumbs up real quick. Can you see my screen? Thumbs up. You can see this played out real quick. Let me do this real quick. And we're going to do these. Sound. So this is our quick sample of what our PC version looks like in our new world that's coming out. So it's in beta right now. So here we go. This is all on, well, I'll give you, if anyone wants to, if they want the APK, just let me know. I'll make that available for you. All right. And there we go. Right. So this is our world that we're going to be building out. All right. For the PC side and for WebGL and for the virtual, the VR Oculus. So right now, this is going to be our futuristic side. We're building out a campus for the metaverse for training. And what we're going to do in that enabled, what we're going to actually have is different. It's going to be a college campus where we're going to have different technologies being displayed. You can walk into the buildings and you can get a training from either the company itself or from a course. And this is going to be our space here that we're going to have. Right now, what you're looking at is just a brought out, just scalable look of what it's going to look like. We're going to have drones flying around, different drones from the fixed wing side to the quadcopter side. And literally what we're going to do is just have a huge training. And that's what we entail to do for everyone who has a new product coming out. You want to like to partner with us, we can build out your campus, your building, so that people can get trained on it, know about you, your product, and that's exactly the way of the future. That's the way of the metaverse of how it's going to be. And that's what we have right now. So I'm going to stop this real quick, stop this share. I'm going to put you guys are going to see something else that we have going on right now. That is going to be our metaverse now. So what we have right going on right now. So here we go, right to Oculus. Give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen here. I want to make sure everyone can see my screen because I just switched into it. Thumbs up. You guys can see my screen. Good, good, good. All right. Well, let me open it up some, and then we'll go from there. All right. Good, good, good. All right. So open this bad boy up, and this is in one of our. This is for our kids. So put my Oculus on here. We're gonna walk on over to our area here. This is the Drone Cadets room, and you could do a workshop here. Over here, we have the Data Bot Center. So I'm going to go right into the workshop. And over there, we have coding. We have coding over there, which is pretty good. All right. We could go in here. You can actually build. You can build a drone here. All right. You can grab it, take your hands, grab it, pick it up. We can take one of these motors, All right. All right. Put it right into the drone itself. All right. Drop it down into that. All right. And as the checklist continues on, you can see that you can build the motors, propellers, battery in there. And you take your runner, right? This is what we're teaching the kiddos. Grab it from here, put it into it. All right. You can pick up the drone if you wanted to. Get here, you. All right. Pick it up and actually place everything into it if you wanted to. Also here, this is your selector. You can actually learn about the parts here, right? You can actually see the labels here, and you actually, what you do, you stomp onto it, click on it, shows you all about the drone itself, gives you exactly what you need. You can expand it. And there it is. Also, next, if you wanted to, you walk into the environment here. This is called the Data Bot Center. And anybody knows about the Data Bot, it's about gives you instructions exactly on what to do with the drone. You got to put this 3D printed part here, grab it from that area, put it on the drone, and then you place it on there. You can fly it from there. Walking over, you can go into the drone race. If you wanted to race someone, all right, it literally gives you the race you need. Stand right to this area here. And as you can see, you can fly the drone itself. And you can see the camera here. And what you're gonna do, fly and do a nice little quick race into it. And then you can do a time trial into it. Right into there, get your race on. And this is what we have kiddos do, get them involved, get them just into the drones itself. Let's see, red. Come on, let me beat my time here. And there we go. And boom, 28.60 will be my timing. So, different things in here we're doing, bringing up different times, getting these kids involved. So, and then we have the coding side. This is where you write the code to fly drone through the hoop and land at each endpoint. So getting everyone involved into it, and they literally could actually get involved with the coding side. So, then you have the big screen on there and actually show you exactly what the drone is doing. So, it's a lot of cool things you can do in here. But this is just a little taste. Well, we have a couple of schools testing out this model, seeing how we can put more curriculum into it and keeping the kids engaged. And that's what it comes down to. That's how we're teaching our kids today inside of the VR. There's a lot more adding to it, and definitely, would love for you all to actually get involved. Definitely try to get involved with us, and we'll love to test out the models with you and go from there. So if you have any questions at all, you want to reach out to me. We're here, Drone Cadets, and that's my presentation, guys. What do we got? Talk to me.